Rapid Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRP.
Let the games begin.
Here we go. All right. It is your chance to win the weekend tickets at NRG Stadium, August the 30th. The tickets are on sale at livenation.com, but somebody's about to win them for free here on KRBE if one of us can win for them. Now, Sam is out and Ahmad's in, but Ahmad usually plays this game, but we usually have 5 contestants. I thought, okay, let's do 4. But you know what? Irvin is in here. You know him. He does our digital. And we thought, Irvin, why don't you have a chance to play this game?
I've
ready?
only played this one other time, and I went in so confident. So I'm very.
How'd that turn out for you?
That was like a year and a half ago. And yeah,
I'm very humble today. I'm preparing to lose.
Okay.
It's
Sorry.
anybody's game. Now, Roula won last time.
Yeah. Looking for a back-to-back win today. And let's see. How are we connected here? Kev, you have the names of the...
They're right there. I mean, I put them on your thingy.
Okay, they are.
You got 'em. Okay.
All right, so Manuel is with Eric. Sorry, I didn't see that.
that's a technical term, right?
Thingy. Jessica's playing along with me. Amanda's playing along with Special K. Monica's got Ahmad, and Robert's got Irvin. So we are playing for the people standing by in the line. They don't do anything. They just wait for us to win or lose. So let's see how it
They have
works.
the pressure.
They're stressed
Because
out.
they're stressed, the anxiety, the listening in, and we don't
And then they
forget
get
about
mad when you
It
revoke
is.
a point that was originally given because they could have won, they didn't win.
You have to say the full, like, if the actor's name, you got to say it. So, Pacino, you can't just say Pacino.
Right.
I have a question. If I win, can I give my point to somebody?
Oh, this is not like Drag
yes.
Race.
Yes.
This is
Because
That's genius.
because it's
For
not going to
total
matter.
wins at the end of the year.
That's right.
Oh,
Well,
no, it could be funny at the end of the year. And Irvin
got one.
Yeah, maybe you could take last place.
yeah.
So the order
right.
this morning is going to be Eric, followed by Kevin, Ahmad, Irvin, and then Roula.
That's right.
Okay.
And it's 75 seconds for the first round. 2 of us will be eliminated unless we all tie. Then it's 60 seconds second round, 60 seconds third round, end round. So here we go.
You guys feeling lucky?
No.
Can't we just get to it?
All right. You got the timer, Ahmad? All right, Eric, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Eric, photographers who chase celebrities are called what?
Paparazzi.
Kevin, a makeover for your fingernails is called what?
A manicure.
Ahmad, this childhood song character lived on Drury Lane.
Elmo.
Irvin, an expression for showing no emotion while playing Texas Hold'em.
Poker face.
Rolla, what color do you get by mixing red and blue?
Purple.
Eric, what has more carbs, rice or cheese?
Cheese. I have no idea.
Kevin, Vini Vidi Vici means what?
To you with love.
Ahmad, what is the area of a golf course where you can use a putter?
The T.
Green.
Irvin, how many blades does a traditional windmill have?
5.
Rula, what country has more landmass, the USA or Canada?
I'm going to go Canada.
Eric, a board with a thumb hole in it for painters is called what?
A palette.
Kevin, are green olives ripe or unripe? Ripe.
Dang it.
Ahmad, the Sears Tower is located in what major city?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Irvin, what vitamin is synthesized in the skin from sunlight?
C.
D.
Well, I know
All right.
I'm out.
Yeah, Ahmad didn't get any points. It's a Muffin Man on Drury Lane.
Maybe not.
Oh, okay, I got 1 point.
You did get 1. That's right. You did get 1. Irvin got 1.
Kevin and Irvin have 1 point each.
Eric and I have 2. So Eric and I decide.
Who's going?
Well, actually, if they're all 1 point, Eric, what are we doing there? They have to.
We can still pick.
You can still pick which 2
out of
you
3,
want to
yeah.
eliminate.
Still pick 2
Oh,
out of
okay.
3.
All right, so we pick one to
Jeez.
go away.
I'll take these 2 out, right?
Who you
Yeah,
taking
try
out?
him.
Kevin for sure.
All right, no Kev.
Let's let Irvin
play.
Kevin and Ahmad are gone.
They're doing that
play.
strategically.
We're changing this up.
Keep playing.
Yeah.
So what else did you guys?
stupid.
What all did y'all miss?
Muffin Man, Vini Vidi Vici is I Came, I Saw, I Conquered.
Dang it.
And then,
I thought that was that Chitty
what-
Chitty Bang
what's
Bang.
and then rice has more carbs and cheese.
Yes,
What's
it
the
does.
golf thing?
Green.
The green.
The green.
Okay.
The green.
I didn't hear the question.
I
but
don't play golf. I'm not rich enough.
Okay.
Or have any time. That
time.
takes like 5 hours.
All right, so Irvin, I can't remember which 2 you missed, but I don't think.
C.
Oh yeah, it's vitamin D, not
Vitamin
C.
D
And
from
the windmill.
sunlight.
The windmill has 5 or 4. What was the answer?
4 blades.
Oh, it's
Okay,
4.
yeah.
I was
blades.
close.
All right.
So we're going to start with
That
Rula
was
here.
3.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
me, Eric, Irvin, round 2, 60 seconds, rapid fire quiz. Here we go.
All right, Rula, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Rula, which Walt Disney creature came first, Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
Eric, what color flag means I surrender?
White.
All right, Irvin, in Niagara Falls, is Niagara Falls the world's highest waterfall?
No.
Roula, how many days does a leap year have?
366.
Eric, do dogs have belly buttons?
No.
All right,
They can get real
Irvin,
big, but
Baloney is a bear in what movie? Disney movie.
I don't know. Next.
Roula, what country does the Chihuahua dog come from?
Mexico?
Eric, what is the name of Tarzan's girlfriend?
Jane.
Irvin, how many senses do humans have?
5.
Roula, in darts, can a player rethrow a dart if it bounces off the board?
I'm going to go no.
Eric, how long is a U.S. passport valid for adults?
10 years.
Irvin, Nassau is the capital.
Time.
Okay.
Oh, Irvin, you're out. You don't got one.
Sorry.
Y'all wanted that.
You only got
No,
one.
I wanted you to beat Roula.
What were the two that you missed, Irvin?
Let's see. Niagara Falls is the
yeah.
world's. Okay, yeah. Angel Falls is the highest waterfall, and
Yeah.
that's in Venezuela. The bear in the Disney movie was the Jungle Book. What else was missed?
That's it. Eric said,
What did I say?
oh my God, it's
The
the second question. Oh, but the belly button of dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Dog belly button.
Yeah.
I've never seen a belly button.
Like ever.
Dogs do have belly buttons.
My doggy had an
hiding.
Audi.
What?
Oh, did he?
I think it was called an umbilical hernia or something like that. But
Really?
she had it her whole life.
Wow. Well,
Okay.
I'm
Nassau is the
learning something
capital
new.
of the Bahamas.
What was the bear one again?
The Jungle Book.
The Jungle
Oh,
Book.
What was Baloney?
But you
What
said
movie was that?
baloney, not
Did I say-
Baloo.
Oh, Baloo. Oh, my God.
Ryan, that's a
We'll give him the
fail.
point. It's the
Fail.
stupid
wait.
autocorrect.
It's
It was the
good point.
autocorrect on the
He
computer.
said baloney, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
would
big
get the
balloon,
point.
balloon,
But that
balloon.
means you would only still have with 2 points. Eric
Still
had 3,
out.
I had 4, so you'd still be out.
Yeah, sorry about
But I was
that.
like,
False hope.
baloney is
It's
a
the damn-
Disney character?
It's the damn autocorrect on the
Gee.
I know, I
computer.
was too. I'm like, I don't remember baloney.
Baloo.
I was thinking of the
Baloo.
movie Brother Bear. Like, what bear
Yeah,
is
I was going to
Baloney?
say like National Treasure.
I would have just gone Jungle Book anyway because I didn't know. I knew there were bears in that one, but I was like, I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm going to throw up
All
Jungle
right.
Book. Okay,
so
anyway,
it's
it doesn't
between
matter.
Roula and Eric now.
Okay, so
Who goes first?
I think it was Irvin got the last question?
Yes.
Yeah,
first.
I
Okay,
didn't
so
get
I
it.
start again in the last round. Here we go. 60 seconds, championship round. Let's see who gets it.
Here
Jessica
we go, Roula.
or Manuel?
Wait. Would you have had 3?
I have
sure?
1 for his. I had 1 point for him in the second
I just
round.
want to make sure you got it
If
right.
he got Baloo point because of the fail, it would give him 2 points, and you had 3, Eric.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Roula, here we go.
We'll change you.
In 3, 2, 1. Roula, what is longer, a kilometer or a mile?
Kilometer.
Eric, what state grows 1/3 of all the potatoes in the USA?
Idaho!
Roula, what element in blood makes it red?
Your blood.
Eric, the Swiss Guard are responsible for protecting one person. Who is that person?
The Pope!
Roula, what king sat with his knights at the round table?
The Lancelot King.
Eric, what state became our 50th state in 1959?
Hawaii?
Roula, what type of surface does the Wimbledon tennis court have?
Tea service.
I'm just giving up. Eric, what artist said everybody will have 15 minutes of fame?
The guy from the circus, Barnum Bailey something.
Eric,
Me.
no, that's wrong. Roula, Voldemort is the villain in what book film?
Harry
series?
Potter.
Okay, Eric, how long is a boxing round?
12 rounds.
No, what? Roula, how many leaves does a clover normally have?
Time.
That would be 3. No, sorry.
Oh, 3?
3
Yeah,
leaves.
Roula,
That was a fail.
ball.
That was a major. I don't know what tea service at tennis was. It what service?
No. The question you're referring to is what was the surface of the Wimbledon tennis court?
Surface?
my
Ryan, jeez, you said service all day
Surface.
long.
Let me give you a point.
Go back and listen.
You said
man.
service.
I heard surface.
I heard
God,
service.
Go back and listen to the audio. That'll be the next controversy.
I did hear service.
Same. You're a fail, Ryan Chase.
No, I'm not. Go back
You
and
are
listen. It's just like when that
baloney.
person
I'm
thought
giving you the
I was
point.
saying
Even if I
ASH
had it, I
word
still
when it was
lose.
kidding.
What were the other questions?
my song.
I don't know any of the
Play my
answers.
song.
Grass.
Here we go.
Andy Warhol, 15 minutes of fame.
Oh, that
I
guy.
don't know. What's the blood thing?
Iron.
Platelets?
You got some
Iron.
tough questions.
I'm like, I don't know. Blood makes blood?
The Swiss Guard, you got the Pope. That was right. Hawaii was our 50th state.
Yeah, that was easy. You gave me
I
easy.
knew it wasn't
A
Alaska.
boxing round is 3 minutes.
I was thinking of boxing.
Yeah.
That's all Eric's questions. What about the 15 I missed?
It was like fail after fail.
It was. I was like, I don't know what the hell you're asking me.
It's like you fall down the stairs, you get back up, slip.
I'm like,
What's that?
just keep
ESPN
slipping.
has a contest like that. You have to race up a slippery steps for a flag.
Oh, I've seen
like
on the
that.
Ocho?
Oh, okay.
It's on the Ocho, yeah. They do
Is
the
that
Ocho.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
was
those
making
hard
that up.
questions are all because of Eric. You advised me to buy this game. I bought it.
I saw a YouTube video for
What's it called? Drunk
trivia. I go, hey,
Drunk
go buy-
trivia.
Go buy this game, see if it's any good.
How about you do some research and stop giving me old guy questions?
It's all random, Ahmad.
Sure.
Well, yeah, it's also not helpful when there's a fail in the questioning.
Poor Ahmad.
Go back and listen to the tape.
I haven't
What
won
surface?
in
About, like, you give me
months.
all these white people questions.
I'm like, gosh, Ross, I can't name anybody on Friends.
By the way, you
Yeah,
can
Ross.
yell at Milton Bradley,
Just
not
give him
me.
a living single or something.
Give me
No,
some
we yell
living
at you
single.
because when you write those questions down, you can't read them off
Now,
the
I
paper.
will accept that baloney, that stupid damn autocorrect
And
on the
service.
computer.
Anyway, moving on. It's Roula's relationship roulette time, and Dakota Johnson and Chris Evans are promoting their new project together, and they were asked this question, and I was like, that's a good question for our Houston audience. Let's find out what it is. If you're single and dating, what is your non-negotiable?
If they have to have this.
Chris Evans said, must love dogs. And I said, well, that's the name of a movie about that.
That's
you
true.
must love dogs.
If you don't love a dog, what kind of person are you?
Well, in general,
Sicko.
that means there's no dog in your future. But look at me.
You don't have to have
I
dogs,
never
but-
want a dog in my future, and
You
I
know
have
what's
one.
sad is I'm now in this study. I'm the only one single on this show.
We know.
That's right now.
Did you adopt? What?
833-390-KRB's number. What is your non-negotiable
What happened?
in the dating world? We'll hear from you next on KRB.
From the Bell Furniture.
That's SZA. That's Kendrick Lamar. It's the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric and KRBE. Call us at 833-390-KRBE if you would like to share with us, if you're single and dating, what your non-negotiable is. There's a new movie coming out with Dakota Johnson and Chris Evans. They're out heavily promoting it. It's called The Materialists. At first I thought it was like Hitch with a girl. Like Will Smith was the matchmaker and Kevin James was the guy that couldn't get the girl. So Dakota Johnson is the matchmaker and is Chris Evans the guy that can't get the girl? No. It says here that The Materialists is where she plays a matchmaker good at finding love for others, not so much for herself, but that is when she finds herself in a bit of love triangle with a different character. So is her perfect match and her imperfect boyfriend have to battle each other? I don't know. Here's the clip of them on the Today Show when they were posed the same question.
If either of you were to ever engage with a real life matchmaker, what would be one non-negotiable for you?
What's the non-negotiable? I would say you must love dogs.
Oh,
Gotta love dogs. If you're not a dog person, what are we doing?
okay.
Like not an
Blank hole. Not a blank hole.
That's concise.
Well, okay. All right.
There it is.
That's the only non-negotiable.
Nail on the head.
So does that mean Chris Martin was a blank hole? Because they recently broke up.
8 years and they never got married.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
I think
engaged.
she got sick of it.
Sick
But I knew
of
it-
what,
I-
waiting around
Waiting
for
around.
him.
It's like, come on, dude.
Like, I remember when you were a single, Rula, you always said, like, the deal breaker, they had to be Greek.
No, I never said that.
I thought you had to be with a Greek
No,
guy.
they had to be six.
No.
They had to be like taller than her.
I just
You
think
wanted
that
to
it's
be
like taller than me.
A bigger guy. Like
A
she
big
couldn't-
guy, yeah.
Remember that intern guy? He was too little.
Oh, yeah, I do remember
Wasn't an
that.
intern, but he
Intern tried to holler at you?
Oh, he did.
promo was he intern? They
Yeah,
went
he
to
was
promo.
our intern.
They went on a date.
Do you know how much I was harassed on this show, Maude? You don't even know. You're about to have secondhand embarrassment. I went on a date because he asked me out, and he was nice. He was really sweet and all the things. Then we came back from break. It was Christmas break. We had the date over Christmas break. Then we come back, and, Pervo in the corner over here was like, why don't you kiss her? Kiss her. Let's see you kiss her. He wants to see you kiss her.
And Kevin's
So
like
he
pushing her
kissed
along the
her.
way, saying,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, Kevin had a crush on him. Ryan wanted to see me kiss him.
Kevin wanted to.
I got all kinds of harassment up in here, honey.
Dude had a kid already.
I would never
That's right.
know.
He was really nice.
Yes, he was.
He was sweet. But no, it was not that they had to be Greek. My thing was they had to just be taller than me and make me feel like I'm not an Amazonia next to him. Because I'm a tall person and I was large. I'm not,
Eric, did you have one?
I think pop culture. If you're not into pop culture, I would be like, I don't like
What are you talking about?
All you do is like to just read books. I'd be like,
Too boring.
Yeah,
No, not boring, just
The
not my
biggest
thing,
deal
like-
breaker for Eric is if you met him on a date single and you said, I listen to NPR. He will cut you at the table.
I'll be like, you snob, go over there and eat your caviar, you dork.
Eat your caviar.
Go on, nerd.
Get on, nerd.
You're nerd.
Going home, nerd.
That's you, Kevin.
Yeah,
Cue
Kevin.
the sound clip, Kevin.
Don't have it ready.
Not paying
My God, how do
attention.
you not? Anyway, non-negotiables, 833-390-KRBE.
go
For
around the
some
room.
people, it's height. For some people, it's weight. For some people, it's hair. Some girls are like, the guy's got to have hair. Well, honey, don't hang your hat on that one because he'll be covering it with a hat when he starts losing it.
How about a girl that, like, say you're 30 pounds overweight and do you want to date somebody that's like in shape and stuff, or do you want somebody that's bigger than you or the same size? Like, how would that work? And a guy as well. Would a guy that's in shape want to be with somebody that's in shape as well? Or
I saw a clip of a larger girl. She said, like, being with another larger guy, it's like too much work. So she prefers skinny men.
That's funny. How about this? What's your hypocritical non-negotiable? You're a chunker and you won't date chunkers.
Yeah.
Or you have kids, but you won't date somebody who has
I did
kids.
that one.
That's a hypocritical non-negotiable.
I had my son, and I'm like, I don't want to date anybody with a kid.
You didn't want.
You're like, one kid's enough.
Yeah, it's because I don't need that. Going back and forth every other weekend, we'd have a kid.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times, right?
Because of the way the weekends work.
Yeah.
So you'd never be without, right?
Yeah, it seems like you never have your time with that person.
I did meet somebody recently who is divorced and met somebody in Houston. They were long distance dating. It's like a friend circle thing. And I said, oh, well, that kind of works out for you guys with your schedules because, you know, he has his kids on the same weekend as you. And he goes, yeah, you know, it's really rare to do that. And he said he was told by his divorce lawyer when he got divorced, this is the weekend you're going to pick. Because if you meet somebody in your future and she's divorced, she's always going to have her kids on this weekend and you'll have yours. So it'll match.
Yeah.
And he said the best thing my divorce attorney told me. And I was like, wow, because it's something that would have never come across my radar. But yeah, it's about when you have your kids. And you're right. If he's divorced and she's divorced and they have opposite weekends for kids, you always be with a kid.
I was dating a girl, and I remember she had to go to court because she was letting her kid not go to school, miss too many days.
Truancy.
Yeah, truancy.
That happens. Truancy.
So you kind of.
There's a girl that came in the studio, remember, in 2003 or 4 that wanted to date me. She won a prize.
And she was from
But she was just calling because she wanted to go on a date with me. And then she
the
came
one
in
that
this-
lives far away?
Yeah, like in Conroe.
Yeah.
And then she
okay.
came into the studio. We were like, oh, God, she's going to be ugly. I was thinking
Oh my
that.
God, you said that.
I was thinking with my looks.
When you're lucky, like she was just not going to be attractive?
Yeah, like somebody wants to be with me.
Oh, because she
And then-
called in to
and then-
say, okay.
And then Ryan always told me never date a listener.
No, that's horrible.
Even though he does not practice what he preaches. Rand does not practice what he preaches.
I took that, but then she came in and I just remember my face going, oh, wow, because she was like, really pretty.
Uh-huh.
But
She was a 9
Did
out
you
of
get
10.
like
when she had a kid, and I never met the kid because it was like we weren't dating.
They had a
We just
date
went
on the
few-
air.
But then we
You did a
went,
live date on the air.
we went maybe 2 or 3 dates. But when she told me her kid was, she had to go to court or something.
So you got a bad
you're not
vibe.
supposed to, I guess, you can go to jail if your kid misses too much school, I guess.
That's
Well,
crazy.
they send you a letter from the state of Texas and they'll say truancy. Like you're not bringing your child to school, so you're not
didn't
doing
know
right by
that.
your
What's
child.
weird is
You go to
that's
jail.
not nationwide.
It's not?
It's not. I
Oh, I
have a
didn't know
friend in
mine.
D.C. who's like cousin or something like that. She
Visiting?
hasn't been to school since she was like 9. She's like 14 now.
Are they homeschooling?
No.
What?
The mom just leaves the kids at
No.
the house. That's a
That's
whole
not
like,
Yeah, being a bad
panic
mom.
button topic.
No,
yeah.
That's a red
That
flag.
kid's going to be like Nell, not knowing what anything, right?
Right.
Tang the waves.
Yeah,
All I
Like,
know
she's
from that
teaching this
movie.
girl how to count money now.
Oh
at
my
14.
gosh. My
That should be,
goodness.
that parent should be the kid taken away.
Right, that's
Child
definitely
abuse.
what that's
yeah.
for. A truancy. Okay, we're going on the phones. 833-390-KRBE. What's your non-negotiable? Kemi is up first. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I love
morning.
you guys. I listen to you guys all the time, like from day one.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Day 1, P1.
Thank you.
Well, that means it's your time to shine then here on the show.
Yes.
Tell us, what is your non-negotiable?
Well, you can't be stucky. Like, you know the guy from Pretty Woman, the one who was harassing Julia Roberts?
Oh, Stucky.
The
The
lawyer?
Jason Alexander
Yeah, so-
character.
Oh, like Stocky?
No, Stucky. He was Stucky.
Yeah.
He was Stucky.
So you can't be three things at once. You can be both bald, short, and
Bald, short, and fat. She does not want bald, short, and fat.
Can't be three things at once.
you can be fat. You can be short, but not bald.
Which would you
You
take?
can be bald, but not short. Like, you
Jeez.
can be all three at once, man. Come sure.
Yeah, Eric's got a good point.
What'd you take?
What is the most like
Out of those
detrimental? Like, would you be more turned off by the baldness, the fatness, or the shortness?
I think the fatness.
But you can lose. the
Wow, we
height.
are full on fat shaming up in here.
I mean, if you're short and bald, that's fine. If you are tall and a little bit chubby, that's fine. But you can't be all three at once. Come on.
But can't they lose weight? They can lose
You can lose weight, but you can't grow height.
I guess you could
Or
go to
hair.
surgery.
Oh, no, you can grow hair. I know, but yeah. Just no. Like, to me, it gives me that Stucky vibes. Like, I feel like you're going to be harassing me like that.
Yeah, Stucky vibes. That is so funny because his character is Stucky. That's his name. The attorney in Pretty Woman is Jason Alexander, who's George Costanza from Seinfeld.
Where are you originally
and
from?
his name is Stucky.
Where are you originally from? I like your accent.
Tell me, where are you from?
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Hey.
Ooh, how long have you lived in
Yes.
Houston? How long have you lived here?
Oh, wow, 25 years.
Oh,
Good for you.
Again, yesterday we had somebody from South Africa who was basically raised here, went to Bel Air High School, has the accent. Kemi's been here 25 years, still has the accent. My mom has been 50 years, still has the
You
accent.
never lose it.
Can't shake the accent. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, you
Kevin's been
can't shake it.
Yeah,
I came here older, in my 20s, so yeah, I can't shake it.
I can't shake my Delaware accent.
Delaware.
Water?
Delaware.
Water?
Yeah, you really
Delaware
want that to fall out of your tongue.
Delaware.
Delaware. Kemi, thank you so much. You made us laugh today. You can't be all three at once. That's enough. Kemi has spoken. We're done. Go to the listener line, 713-278.
We just ruined someone's day right now driving that's bald and short and
I
chubby.
know.
There's somebody for everybody, guys.
Oh, he can
You
hear
know what he's doing
Jim.
right now? He's like just taking a right turn into Shipley's drive through, just gonna eat it his pain.
Oh,
away.
I thought you were going to say run through the ship.
No, there's no running.
Well, drive through the
You
ship.
can't leave this on such a dark note, Eric. Can you give him some words of encouragement?
He can always get a toupee and hit the gym.
Yeah, you hit the gym.
Get you one of those skinny shots.
There you
Dr.
go.
Pedro's have those?
Yeah, 2025.
Ozempic.
Yes, why
2025.
not? Do it.
A website called
Keep
Future
them
Health
happy.
you can go to, and they do like the docs on a screen and just goes, okay, go get a blood test and you're in.
And actually, they
Not
can
urine,
they
but-
can heighten people
Your
too.
urine test also.
I've seen the videos where they'll break the legs, they put a spacer, and then the bone takes a
ain't doing
couple
all
of
that.
months to grow out,
Hey, she
and then
said you
they've
can't be
got
all
like
three at once.
longer
I'll take
legs.
I'll take the short. I'll do the shot for the skinny. I'll do the hair
turkey.
growth.
Go to
for
turkey,
The,
get
yeah,
a hair
the transplant
transplant.
for the hair growth, but you're
The
not
minute
breaking the
I
legs.
go bald, I'm going to Turkey.
Oh my God,
What?
that's so funny
What?
how so many men know about turkey.
I don't understand. Black guys with bald heads look
Just
great.
shave your head.
But you got to be buff. I ain't buff enough yet for that.
Hit the gym.
Enough
Moving on.
yet is the key phrase.
Not
Enough
yet. Not
All right,
yet.
Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, the Television Hall of Fame has announced their 2025 inductees. And there's one person who's given us a lot of scary stuff on television that's making it in this class. Find out next on KRBE.
Movies, music, TV, and all things Hollywood. Celebrity Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Dakota Johnson. And just real quick, a little note. Good Morning America, after 25 years, left Times Square. Shows you the sign of the times. I guess that real estate got a little too expensive.
Yeah.
And now they're broadcasting from Hudson Square at the Robert Iger building. And they're going over like their things they've done for 25 years in Times Square. And I wonder
The
what's...
Disney guy?
Bob Iger.
Bob Iger is the
It's funny when you
CEO
hear
of Disney.
Robert.
Yeah, I'm like,
Robert Iger. So I think it's very interesting to see what's going to go there, because if you've been to New York the last 25 years, it's like a heartbeat of Times Square. The way they have the running ticker tape of the stocks and all the things, and you can go right there and look at the windows.
I was to it. I was not impressed. In my
studio?
mind, no, just Times Square. I just thought it would be so much bigger. I'm like, wait, I'm standing in this?
Were you
This-
there during the daylight or in the evening?
Like nighttime.
Nighttime, it looks really cool. It's so bright.
I didn't think it was
really
like,
is.
oh, I just, maybe in my head, I thought it was like just bigger.
Oh, fun fact, if you're going to go to New York anytime soon, I learned this when I was there at Christmas. At midnight, every night in Times Square at midnight, all of
Get
the
mugged?
screens, that's every minute. All the screens will change to match each other into one giant art piece.
Huh.
And it
how
lasts for
long?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
At midnight every night, they do this in Times Square.
I will give you a little piece of advice. Don't ever get a hotel in Times Square. I had to go when my daughter was playing at Carnegie Hall, booked a hotel room right in Times Square, and I mean, it's so damn loud. It stops at 4 a.m. That's when it finally gets quiet.
Well, I must
And then
have
the
been
garbage
a
trucks
bad
come.
hotel window.
They do.
Because they throw their
Because
trash
sometimes-
out the front. I'm like, I forgot they don't have alleyways. Like Chicago, we have alleyways. So you can hide. You don't see the garbage. Of course, we got more rats, probably.
Oh God, rats! I can't.
I saw some. I thought it was a dog. I mean, it was like a Chihuahua-sized
Pizza rat.
Yeah.
Pizza rat.
I will give you one more thing about Times Square, opposite to what you're saying, Ryan. I had to go there for a radio thing, and they put us up in the hotel in Times Square for, I think it was a Marriott. It's really
radio
tall.
thing. You got a big award.
Well, I got a Gracie. It was fun. So that's a really tall hotel because they all are. They have to go up because there's not a lot of land. And that's a very well-built hotel. I didn't hear anything. So if you had to go to the Marriott in Times Square, not so bad. But it is packed with people, and you don't want to be around the crazy.
And the
crazy all the
smell
time.
of weed in Times Square is so strong because I was there just last year.
Really everywhere in New York because it's legal. Everywhere you go. Soho, anywhere you go, it's just you're walking in a cloud of
weed.
Skunk pot.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Which is always fun to tell kids.
I know.
What's
My
that
children
smell,
know.
right?
My children know now.
What's that odor?
The
smells like Uncle Kevin.
That smells like Uncle Kevin.
No, that's what my niece and nephew say now.
Uncle
Why does it smell like Uncle Woo Woo in here?
Oh my God.
That is not a good smell, Kevin. All right, the 2025 Television Academy Hall of Fame inductees have been announced, and they are running the whole generation, all the generations of television. Henry Winkler, actor and producer, best known as his role on Happy Days as Fonzie, but also on Barry. He won his Emmy for Barry.
He was good in
with Bill
Barry.
Hader.
He's such a good actor.
And he's also in, The Waterboy, famously.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to play that foosball?
He's another guy. He's like Tom Cruise. When you meet him, he makes you feel like $1 million. Like,
that's nice.
Because they're all about, they actually, and they're actors. They're really good at acting, so they actually act like they care.
But he's a genuinely sweet guy. I took my daughter to meet him. He wrote a children's book.
Yep.
And the line was really long, and he came out and he said, "Hey, I'm so sorry." He brought everybody cookies and was handing them out to people.
Until he cares.
He's just a genuinely nice guy.
I said somebody who's brought us a lot of scary stuff is on the list to get inducted, Ryan Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
American Horror Story.
Yeah.
I like Ryan Murphy.
The Monster series, right? With Dahmer and the Menendez
What's
brothers.
the new one he's doing? Has he got a new one?
The new Monster is going to be about Ed Gein. He was a killer from the 50s, and he was the inspiration, I think.
For which one?
For Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, for Leatherface. Yeah. He popped up in the first Monster. The name I'm blanking.
They brought the character in.
Jeffrey Dahmer one?
Yeah, he popped up a little bit in that.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
Because
You know
they
who's
talked
playing
about
him?
John Wayne Gacy in that
Charlie Hunnam from Sons of
way.
Anarchy. He's going to be Ed Gein in the new Ryan Murphy series.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
one. Okay, so Ryan Murphy's an inductee in the Television Hall of Fame. Conan O'Brien is also on that list. Of course, hosted the late night with Conan O'Brien and the Tonight Show, and he has all his other interests and podcasts. Okay, then we also have Viola Davis.
Yeah.
How to Get Away with Murder. God, I love her so much.
I love her.
She's so amazing in everything
You ever
she's
see
ever
her
done.
in Suicide Squad?
No, I didn't watch
She's a
that.
badass.
Yeah,
she's
Amanda
really
Waller.
tough.
Yeah, you don't mess with her.
And she made, they're doing the James Gunn. They rebooted the whole DC universe, and she's one of the few characters they're still keeping.
Yeah, you got to keep her.
They didn't recast.
There are some people, they say you shouldn't meet your heroes because you'll be disappointed. Like, I like her so much. I would be scared to meet her because I don't want anything to not sit well with me. You know what I mean? I like her so much. I don't want it to get ruined. So it's like, I don't want to meet her.
I don't think it would be ruined with her.
I mean, I just think she's so great. And sometimes when you're a fan of something, it doesn't matter who it is, what level of celebrity it is. If they don't live up to what you built in your head, it's going to be disappointing. So I'm like, I'll just love you from afar, Viola. I'll just love you from afar. Oh, maybe if I have a chance to meet her, I'm taking it. Okay. Also on the list for the inductees for the Television Hall of Fame, we've got Mike Post, who is a composer and a producer for iconic television themes. One in particular, L.A. Law. Does anybody remember that one?
L.A. Law.
Is it piano?
Yeah.
Dun,
Oh my God.
dun, dun.
I don't remember that.
Iconic television theme composer.
I wish we could play it, but then we just have to cut that part out.
Mm.
But now I want to know what it is.
Find it, Ramon.
Okay.
We'll play at the end. We
The
can chop it
L.A.
up at
Law
the end.
theme.
Doesn't it suck we have to do that?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, I know.
Podcasting rules now. We can't have music on there. So if you ever listen to a
cut it
podcast,
out.
guys, and you hear a song outside of KRBE, you can ret them out.
Yep. I know.
Because we really do a lot of work behind the scenes to
But
make
I hear
sure the
other shows
songs aren't
just
in there.
Playing everything, but then I'm like,
Ret
well,
them out.
it's like if a tree falls in the forest, did it really fall? A lot of these people, they have their
Oh, here.
podcast, no one hears
I
it.
have the LA Law theme.
Okay, here you go.
Ooh, sexy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Very
synthesizer 80s. Oh, God. Apparently, America was obsessed with this law firm.
Does it kick in or?
I just know what's his name from Corbin Burnson from Major League.
He's in the new show with John
He's
Hamm.
a jerk.
Oh, yeah. So, Your Friends and Neighbors is the John Hamm
I
series
didn't know
on
that was him
Apple.
until like episode 2.
Because he looks so different. He's like old and bald now.
The beard or something.
You could tell he was going to lose his hair in L.A. Law, but, like he looks totally different.
Well, August 16th is the date. It's a Saturday in Los Angeles at the JW Marriott, where the 27th Hall of Fame class will be inducted during the Televerse Festival. Only one person on the list is being honored posthumously, and that is... that
means they're dead.
Yes, that's correct. It is... what's his name? Don Misher. He was the director and the producer of a lot of TV shows, including The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. He passed away at the age of 85.
Well, he's the guy who make and break you.
Yeah.
He was the one who controlled the comics.
Listen, kid, you cross me, I'll end your career.
No, think about Johnny Carson had all that power.
So much power. If he invited you to the chair, you are made.
Like Saturday Night Live. Remember that movie, Saturday Night Live? Where, oh my God, what was it called? It just came out last year.
About Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I saw
about the
that
first
one.
night of Saturday Night Live.
It was all about that guy. Remember that guy's like...
I do remember that now, yeah.
Because
remember,
they
like
wanted
Johnny
SNL
Carson...
to fail. They were hoping it would fail. That way they'd give him more money to have his show be on 6 nights.
Yeah, they brought that on they brought on SNL as a ploy, basically.
Yeah,
to give Johnny Carson an extra night?
Yeah.
If you
but
watch
no,
this,
he already had
he had
but
that.
he wanted more money.
And they're like, yeah, well, Johnny, you're not getting it. We got another show we could play on Saturday nights.
Oh, interesting. If you watch the series This Is Us, one of the main three, Justin Hartley, he played a fictional character called the Manny on a TV show that was a hit called The Manny.
Yep.
And it was supposed to be kind of like a CBS series that was like Everybody Loves Raymond or like 2.5 Men that had such
laugh track.
it was a laugh track. It was a live audience. And when he was just tired of being the guy with no shirt who had the cheesy hack lines, the guy, Brad Garrett, played the producer of the guy you're reminding me of or you're talking about. He was like, I'm going to make up the name because I can't remember. Do you know who Arthur Squally is? And he's like, no. Exactly. Because he didn't do what I told him. Now either you're going to say it and take your shirt off or you're over.
And he was over.
And that was the whole thing. They took him off the Manny. And you're like, oh, you're the Manny.
He was supposed to be like Chris, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, like,
kind of
but the difference is Charlie Sheen humiliated Chuck Lorre and they still were throwing money at him.
And guess what? He's working with Chuck Lorre again now.
It's crazy. Y'all, Hollywood is insane. Hollywood is the lesson that we
Get
all
your kid
need,
out of there, Ryan.
That it doesn't matter what you do or how you do. You know how they say, like, watch the toes you step on today because they're connected to the butt you're going to kiss tomorrow. Apparently that rule does not exist in Hollywood because Charlie Sheen absolutely humiliated Chuck Lorre and they still paid him so much money to keep on 2.5 Men because that's how important the money was.
They get to a point, though, he said something too bad he couldn't take back.
Right.
Yes.
But then here they come again. Isaiah Washington was on Grey's Anatomy, and rightly so, he was eliminated from Grey's Anatomy by Shonda Rhimes, but they still brought him back for that.
Well, they have to have
They brought him back for a little reunion, little sparkle, like, oh.
They have their punishment time. But the stories I've heard from my daughter, you're right, I want to get her out of there. Like, I can't say them on the air because it's hearsay, but some of the celebrities that she's told me about and how horrible they are.
Well, Roseanne just said yesterday or today in the news that when The Conners was ending, the producers came to Roseanne and said, why don't you come back as a ghost? Well, remember, it's Roseanne's show, and she had to be eliminated because of her racist tweets. And she goes, really? No, I'll be blinking bowling that day.
Yep. Yeah.
She's like, I'm not coming back on your show.
You guys, I'll give you
because
ratings.
Hollywood knows that the people want what they want, and it's the nostalgia of the original cast being together that they would want. Like, look, in 25 years, when we've all hopefully retired and enjoying our best lives, somebody right now listening today would be like, oh, they did like a podcast together. They got back together for a podcast. Because we've been together for so long, right?
Yeah.
So in 25 years, when our voices give up.
25 years. If I'm doing this still, I did something wrong.
It's just fun.
I'll be a ghost.
You'll be the ghost.
Show with Eric.
What's going down in H-Town?
Roseanne wants to be a ghost. Ryan's going to be a ghost.
Roseanne ghost.
I'll make this really quick, okay? You guys, you're in Galveston pretty much all the time. Galveston's Jamaica Beach is getting a $5 million new makeover. $5 million worth of new sand to protect the shoreline from future storms. Now, about 90% of the cost is from FEMA. They're trying to fix the damage caused by Hurricane Ike back in 2008. I'm already turning into that ghost.
Do you know what this is?
What is that?
It's a secret sound.
It's a digital magazine when you flip the page.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
It's a digital magazine.
I was like, what's that
Sent to me.
noise?
I go, what is that? It's changing the pages, and it's a digital magazine.
I kind of like that.
I know, it kind of is like soothing. Anyway, sorry, Ryan. Go keep
That's it.
All right. Hey, by the way, did y'all hear what happened on Closure today? Now, some people halfway through tuned in. They go, wait a second, I'm confused. Is this guy the dad or not? What did it have to do with the relationship and kids? But this guy's not the father. Is this Maury Povich? Okay, you got to just hear Closure next on KRBE.
From the Bell Furniture.